I've been doing Sadia's hair for well over 10 years now. I've done all kinds of hairstyles. Here you see she's a classic brow line bob, classic fringe. Her hair was very long that year, kind of wavy, gorgeous, kind of frill. Here you can see her hair is very long, touching her shoulders. But we normally blow dry her hair. It's natural, so just a blow dry with a GHD to achieve the look we're trying to achieve. And here she is again, nice, long, healthy hair. Here's a classic, really short bob I did in 2017. And her hair was glorious at the time. Beautiful, but of course it needs a blow dry to achieve the look we want to achieve. And then Sadia says, Derek, you know something? I find my hair is getting a bit thin. It didn't look thin there. It looks gorgeous. Look at the length. It's a gorgeous classic bob. And then she said to me, she blow dries her hair obviously very frequently. And she said, Dee, my hair I think is getting, look at it, it looks nice, it looks healthy, but it's a bit thin. I think I need to cut the hair off. I said, you know what, let's go for it then, The long and the short of it, pardon the pun, is that Sadia wants to cut her hair all off. She wants an afro. Look, she's my client. She's loyal. She's been coming to me for years, over 10 years. I said, look, we've had every style there is, so why not? Let's go for it. If it's breaking, the best thing to do when your hair is damaged is to simply cut it. Every sister today could vouch for that. Let's go for it. Let's do it. I'm game. Let's do it, Sadia. Because you guys have to, there must be a link, because isn't it? I always give Sadia. All right, Sadia. So Sadia's hair is breaking. It's perhaps damaged, and as you can see at the sides. All right, so Sadia is my client, many years. Her hair is actually damaged. Right, so you can see where there's breakage occurring at the sides, and it's interesting because she just wants it short. She wants to literally get rid of the hair. She wants a short look, which ties in nicely with the new movement, the new Afro movement. Okay, so let's call it the big chop. Basically, she's having the big chop. All right, so we're gonna literally whittle the sides away, whittle the back, do the back short. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate a short style, a short haircut, basically, for Afro hair. All right. So, as per usual, before I start, Sadia, can you tell me about your hair? What's going on? What's happening?
It's breaking, it's thinning. The longer hairstyles that I've had, years of straightening, I think it's done a lot of damage to it. That's why I want to give it a chance to refresh. And I don't want to style it anymore on a regular basis. So I want an Afro natural look.
Very good point. She talked about the straighteners. Girls, be careful with those GHDs. There they are. They can be very effective, but they also can be quite damaging. So that's the culprit, part of the culprit. Okay, so to get her hair back, I think a good cut it quite short. And she could perhaps focus on treating the hair topically or internally. And I think for internal treatments, we need to use, I recommended biotin, it's a good hair growth enhancer. And for topical treatment, I would recommend my hair moisturizer. Moisturizer is actually very important, okay, to keep the hair nice and hydrated. All right, so hydration is key. Right, so I'll begin Sadia's hair with kind of the sides there. The sides quite short. Let's get rid of that sort of guideline. Okay. Let's do this vertically all the way to the back, taking horizontal sections like this. Okay, don't be alarmed, guys. I know it seems like very short, but it's for the better. She has lovely hair, by the way. I think a short style would suit her. Sadia, what do you think? How do you feel?
I'm not looking.
Right, let's do this all the way to the back, taking verticals. I'm going to do, basically I'm doing a dry cut. I'm not going to wet the hair because her hair is quite thin at this stage. So I need to see my guidelines. another vertical section here. And we do this all the way to the nape of the neck. Okay guys, here we go. And I could feel as I'm cutting, the hair seems a lot healthier. The ends is really dry, damaged, obviously, hence the reason why she's cutting it off. Okay. We'll just do elongated this stage to get the length. So I'll over direct this hair like this and literally cut this like this. Another section. This is just to keep and maintain the length at the front. Okay, so we're going to do this like this. And just over the air, we'll continue taking vertical section all the way to the nape of the neck up until we get to the crown. So the crown is here, isn't it? From here. So there's 4 sections: nape to forehead to nape, ear to ear. We don't need to part the hair. I don't like parting my hair. Just I know exactly how to navigate the head. So this is basically part 1 of the cut. We'll do several parts. Okay. As I said, because my hair it's fine and it's damaged, I'm doing a dry cut as opposed to a wet cut. Evolving even at this stage. Okay. Alright guys, so I'll do this exactly, I'll do the same thing throughout the entire this side, and we'll do the same on the other side. We can do the same thing. Okay, so we'll take the hair sections all the way to the crown. So what we do on side A, we do on side B. Alright, so we'll come back to the other side, guys. See you at the other side. Guys, so as you can see, I've actually sides graduated. I've got into the back is graduated, the top's left a bit longer. Alright, so this is side A. I'll do the exact same thing on side B. Alright, because you see the difference. This is much longer there. So I'll continue the same process on this side like before. Essentially, there's a guideline here. Establish a guideline. This. And we cut this moving towards the nape of the neck. Take 1/2 inch sections. Like that, and we cut. As I said before, I'm doing a dry cut because the hair is quite fine, so I have no problems seeing my guideline. And another interesting thing, actually, if her hair was wet, it would be far too curly. So I really don't mind doing a dry cut, which is quite fashionable these days anyway, dry haircuts.
Yeah.
Right, so there we are, guys. We've cut. Let me say another thing. I think part of the reason why Sadia's Sada's hair is actually breaking, it has to do with the GHD, overuse of the GHD, so heat damage really. So we've got some heat damage there. May have actually contributed to the breakage of the hair or the thinning of the hair. That's why we have to cut it very short. So we've got the sides done. Right side, left side. Back's done. The back's graduated, as you can see. Okay. Well, now we're going to layer the top. So I'll take part the hair in half from the crown. Okay, let's do a... Alright, so let's do this like this then. I'm going to work to the back. Right, let's just take a guideline like this. As much as this, by the way, guys. So don't be scared to get rid of the hair. It's damaged. Right? And we'll work all the way to the nape. We'll do one side first. Okay. We'll do this all the way to the back or to the nape. We're taking vertical sections all the way. Okay, next section, back to the crown. So I know where my guideline is, so I don't have to part the hair. Okay. Another section. Do this vertically. Okay. Sound like this. Next section, as I said, I know where my sections are, so I don't have to part the hair. Remember, these are vertical sections all the way from the crown to the nape. Alright, do this all the way to the nape area. To the nape. We'll do the same thing at the other side. Alright, see the difference? The side is shorter there. Take a vertical section, 90 degrees like this, and you cut across. Say, how do you feel? She's loving it. She's feeling light. Lighter. There we have it. From the crown, working towards the nape area to complete the other side. I do know where my guidelines are. I don't have to part the hair. I always work with a forehead to nape. Divide the hair from forehead to nape and from ear to ear. In my mind, I know exactly where I'm going. Right, so there you are, guys. You can see now how the hair feels better. The texture feels much better. Right. Let's do the top now. Working towards the front or the frontal or the forehead. Back here like this for me. Nice and straight. Vertical sections. Let's cut it across. Quite. Healthier. Guys, if your hair is damaged, if it's breaking, just cut it off. Start it fresh. There's no point in keeping your hair that's damaged on. Just literally cut the thing off and start all over. The crown. At this stage, you could actually tilt the angle a fraction further back. It's called over directing, so you keep your length. Okay. Right, so there's sort of the shapes evolving beautifully. Right, I'm going to now, since I cut the hair horizontally, I'm going to cut the hair vertically, so I'm just to cross-check the shape, make sure it's nice and even everywhere. That section runs all the way from the forehead to the nape. Just cross-checking to ensure that it's nice and even everywhere. As I said, I know where my sections are, so I don't need to part the hair. The end of the finish or the result. So I'm just doing this all around, cross-checking. Fast track. What's going to be nice is when you moisturize that hair, you can see the curls, isn't it?
It looks lovely, healthier, isn't
it?
it?
Yeah.
Are you going down clippers on the side?
Oh yeah, I'm going to use the clippers to whistle away extra length at the sides and a bit more defined, definitive.
Your hair looks like new hair.
Yeah. Moisturizing your hair is absolutely imperative. So we need to do 2 things to achieve hair growth. Moisturize, rehydrate, and remember nutrient. So you're looking after your hair externally and you're looking after your hair internally. The nutrients is for the internal well-being of your hair. Moisturizing your hair and hydrating your hair is for the external well-being of your hair. It's absolutely imperative to bear in mind those 3 things. Moisture, rise, rehydrate, and nutrient. Hair grows at a cellular level, so you need to focus on the inside. The outside is to ensure that you sort of repair the outside, you restore, repair, rejuvenate, and that encourages regrowth. So guys, I'll come back to a minute. I'm just going to use my clippers to fine tune the shape. See? Okay, so pretty.
And naturally,
As you can see, with this is it, short layers. The sides, which was once relatively damaged, looks a lot better now. We've actually blended that in with the rest of the hair, so both sides are graduated beautifully. You can see how it sort of flows much nicer. The hair feels a lot better, a lot healthier. It even feels more moisturized at this stage. Feels great. So yeah, that's what heat damage does to you. Just, you know, keep away from the blow dryers and the GHDs. So just finally, I'm just going to finally check, cross-check the haircut for definition. What we want in a haircut is 3 things. We want shape, we want a good balance, and we want movement. And you can see on Sada's hair, all 3 components are in sync. Gorgeous shape. You can see it's complementing her face. Lots of movement. Great balance in the haircut. Guys, so this is the natural movement, Afrocentricity. That's the latest craze. It's absolutely huge. The sisters are cutting the hair off and claiming their natural hair. So just checking throughout. Do the same thing at the back. Just taking random sections here to ensure that those uneven areas is in sync. See, the texture of the hair is much nicer, right? It's a lot better, isn't it? Mm. So far, what do you think, Sada?
I don't know, it kind of feels liberating, doesn't it?
That's the word. So I'm going to use my moisturizer. Moisture is very important. So here we have the moisture. You have the moisturizer for that type of haircut. This here is a nice, rich, sort of conditioner, leave-in conditioner. Just put it in the hair like this. Great word. Redemption. Hair feels absolutely fantastic. Huge change. The hair was damaged, so we completely took it off. You can see now how the hair just literally is rejuvenated just by virtue of a good cut. If it's breaking, take it off. And this was Sada's first evidence that the hair was damaged, the hairline was going. And I think the reason why that was breaking there, I think the GHD irons or the GHD was really breaking the hair. So it's really heat damage. It's just hardly noticeable now. Right, so let me just finish styling the hair and then we'll come back to it. All right, then watch me what now. Okay, guys. To do the hair, I'll do a big reggae tune on this now. Yep. Because when you play them. So, Sada, what do you think?
I absolutely love it. I'm on it, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm doing.
It's kind of.
Yeah, Sada, go on. So do you like it, do you?
Oh, I absolutely love it. So nice and easy.
Yeah.
Easy to maintain, and I absolutely do not. Time will tell, I guess, but I don't miss the longer hair now.
Yeah. Right.
Not a mistake at all.
Lovely. Right, guys, as you could say, the hair was damaged. We cut it off. She's happy. She feels much more, as you said, empowered.
Yeah, liberated.
Liberated. That's a word. It's a natural movement, guys. It's the women are taking the hair back. The hair is damaged. Cut it off. Start afresh, basically. I love it myself. I think she looks fantastic. Excellent. There you have it. She looks fantastic. Wow. She looks brilliant. I'm so delighted she's taken the plot. Look at it. It looks fantastic. It looks so easy. The hair is healthier. All the damage has gone. So we had to use the Derek Clement Nourishing Mist. Of course, all she needs to do every day. And the Derek Clement Hydrator Milk. That's for daily usage. And of course, followed by the Derek Clement Hair and... Well, this is a leave-in moisturizer, by the way. And of course, thank you, Louisa, my cousin, who did the makeup. She did a fantastic job. So yeah. Just brilliant hairdressing, great, easy, manageable style. All the damage hair's gone. Now she can start again. Her hair grows back very fast. With the Derek Clement Hair and Scalp Food, with the Derek Clement Hair Growth Treatment, with the Derek Clement Leave-In Moisturizer, the Derek Clement Hydrator Milk, her hair will be back in no time. Brilliant, Sadia. You are incredible. Thanks, babes. Fabulous. Enjoy your new look.